Hi everybody, I told you that I would tell you a little bit about my Origami Owl story. Things have been really crazy around this household lately. I've been thinking about going back to school, I've been thinking about Origami Owl, and my trip to Canada. Things are nuts. So when I told Sandy that I wanted to become a consultant and just, kind of do it with my friends and family, and that was really important to me, Sandy encouraged me to do it amidst all this because it would be fun to do it over the holidays because Origami Owl has some really cool stuff coming out, and I just wanted to show you that I like the bracelets instead of the necklaces. The necklaces are cool, but I get them caught on things and then they break, and then I could break them, and it's I'm klutzy with my jewelry, so it happens. But right now my bracelet, I have, you can't really see them with the camera, but I have a suitcase, a airplane, and a passport because I'm getting ready to go to Canada for my work trip. So that is my Origami Owl story in here, and then I have my badge that is also an Origami Owl locket. This is the only necklace I really wear for Origami Owl. And that one has a Canadian leaf, and then we have a taxi and a passport because I'm going to be in Canada while I'm wearing my badge. And then when I went to Little House on the Prairie, I had my little house and a little horse in the badge. So it's fun. It tells a story when you're waiting in line and need to talk to people about something interesting, and they ask you about what is in the locket and why did you put it. You can always tell them about the story and the reason you have the certain charms that you have. I have several different stories because I've picked out charms for almost every activity I've done with all my writing. And so I switch things up. I have several wristbands for my bracelet, and they're all in different colors. And then I can choose which color I want for that day. I was a little bit wishful that they would have a little bit bigger of a locket for the wrist, but I understand why they don't, because they don't want it to be any bigger than a watch, which is understandable. But it's comfortable to wear. I don't feel like I'm going to break it, where the necklaces, since I transfer things, I get it caught on stuff, I was always afraid it was going to come apart or that I was going to pull it too hard. So it's really nice to do the wristband thing, and then, since I don't wear a necklace, it's really nice to be able to take it to work with me when I go and tell my stories, and I got started on it about, I don't know, like 4 years ago. I didn't even know what it was, and it was this whole big craze, and I was at a craft show, and I was selling my bookmarks, and my brother sits down next to me, which he's a local businessman too, and he said, "Have you heard about that girl?" And I said, "What girl?" And he said, well her
cellular module ready. Console ready.
Sorry about that. He said, well, her name is Bella. She owns Origami Owl. And I said, well, what's that? Is that something with origami paper? And my brother, he laughed his head off when I said that. And he was telling me a little bit about her story, and then when I got home, I looked it up, and I quickly found a designer to get started with, and I started designing my own stories. And I really respect Bella for all the work she's done at such a hard, young age, and I really respect her family for supporting her in this, because it's really a thing that catches on like fire. Once you start, you can't stop. Anyway, that's my story, and I will see you soon.